And locks found on the outside of doors, what authorities in other states have revealed about a boys' home in the Hill Country that's now facing abuse allegations. The state removed all 8 of the boys at the facility known as the Joshua Home near Bertram in Burnet County. It's associated with a nonprofit organization known as Joshua Home Ministries. As KXAN's Brittany Glass explains live, this investigation could continue for several weeks.
Robert, that's exactly right. And we just received the 3-page search warrant that suggests that law enforcement is looking for surveillance video from inside and outside of buildings on that property. That and among other things, they're also looking for receipts for labor services allegedly have been completed by boys at the home for fear that the home was violating child labor laws. An investigation that began a couple of weeks ago resulted in a search warrant executed on Wednesday in Bertram.
There's no charges at this time. I'm confident there will be.
According to the warrant, the property is made up of about 10 acres with 3 separate buildings on the land. Officials say the boys' home operated toward the back of the property.
Right, there was one of the buildings was a living quarter, this way what I understand, and then there was a schoolhouse there. And then there's a residence on the side.
Burnet County Sheriff Calvin Boyd says the boys' home is unlicensed. That's just one of the issues law enforcement is looking into. Sheriff Boyd says there are also allegations the boys were working for businesses run by the operator.
There was a lawn service, a couple of different lawn services, also a moving service. If they are working them, working the minors, then that becomes a trafficking problem.
Boyd says they could be investigating for weeks.
I'm not sure what brought him to Bertram, Texas, but yeah, we're not going to let him get away with it. If there's if there's anything going wrong, we're going to prosecute him.
We did reach out to the operator's attorney, who says they do not anticipate criminal charges in this case, and they believe that this investigation was launched because of an article that had false information in it out of Missouri. Reporting live in Burnet at the Sheriff's Office, Brittany Glass, KXAN News.
We are also looking into that investigation in Missouri, as well as other scrutiny by Child Protection Services and law enforcement into the operator of the home, Gary Wiggins. KXAN investigator Jody Barr is here with that background.
Well, Robert, in fact, this is the 3rd different state to investigate a Wiggins-run boys' home operation. Just last month, Gary Wiggins was operating a boys' home in Missouri. That home shut down and moved to Texas amid a sheriff's investigation there. The sheriff says his office started investigating after 2 separate calls to this house. Although the sheriff says he never found a crime committed, his investigators noted all the doors on the floor where the homes where the 10 boys lived had locks on the outside of the doors, meaning whoever was inside those rooms could be locked inside.
It seems odd. And I'll kind of leave it at that as far as, well, that's why we were checking into it.
There's evidence he was planning to pick up and move to Texas during that investigation. May the 23rd, Texas Secretary of State records show Wiggins filed incorporation records for Joshua House Ministries in Bertram. 2 weeks ago, state records show Wiggins filed incorporation records and formed Grace Bible Baptist Church at the same address as the boys' home. And in between, he left Missouri. Before the Missouri case, Gary Wiggins was operating this boarding school in Alabama. Our sister station there reported that 2 teenage boys accused Wiggins' boys' home of abuse. Alabama's Child Protection Services later removed more than 20 boys from that home, essentially shutting that home down. Neither the Alabama case nor the Missouri investigations ended with any charges for Gary Wiggins or anyone else connected to his boys' home. But again, the Bertram sheriff says his investigation here is still ongoing, and you heard him say in Brittany's report he expects criminal charges to come.
Jody Barr, thanks. The McDonald County Sheriff telling us the facility was operating legally in Missouri because there are no restrictions for religious organizations there. They can operate without a license, but the law is very different in Texas. A spokesperson telling us the state regulates all operations based on the number of children and how long they're cared for. Religious affiliation is not taken into consideration. The spokesperson did say there are exemptions for short-term programs like Sunday school, but they are decided on a case-by-case basis. We're continuing to work every angle of this story tonight on KXAN News at 9 and 10. We're going to hear from the brother of an 11-year-old boy who says he was staying at the home and we'll continue to post the latest developments at our website, kxan.com.